if I give you $2 million today, what will you do with it? I remember when I went out to speak in Albania, I met a lady and she introduced me to a great man that runs a big organization. We connected with him, we planned a Skype call, was sitting on a table. I remember clearly on that day, I was blabbing away, so excited about all the things that I've done. And then he just stopped in between, interrupted me and said, Victor, if I give you $2 million, what are you going to do with it? There was absolute silence because I did not know what to do with it. I've had the privilege of speaking right across the world as an international transformational speaker. I've spoken to young people in Malawi, in Kenya, in Rwanda, right across Nigeria, here in the UK, even with the Department of Works and Pensions, to mentor young people of black and ethnic minorities. And one thing or one word that's always popped up is opportunity. I strongly believe there's plenty of opportunity everywhere. But that day I was sitting on that table, when that question came up, I was not ready. You would rather be ready when opportunity turns up than not be ready, it turns up and it's too late. I had the opportunity on that day. I was not prepared. But over the years, I've learned quite a lot of things. And now I've learned to always be at the ready. How did I do this? I started moving. I took these 4 powerful steps. Number 1, I took responsibility. As a Nigerian, I was not exactly excited about how things are going on in the country. I decided to step out and inspire 200 million people. That's the population of the country at that time. I stepped out 1% at a time. Small wins, big victories. The job is still ongoing, but I'm excited how far we've gone so far. And all those that have joined me on this journey. And they only came along because I took that step by taking responsibility for a problem that I didn't create. So number 1, take responsibility. Number 2 is integrity. Live a life of integrity. And that's what you do when nobody's watching. It's about you being true to yourself. T. Ecker said, the way you do everything is the way you do everything. So when you hide some things, it's always going to come out. So you need to be a person of integrity. Because when opportunity knocks on the door, you could miss out because of some of the things you've done that were wrong. So always be at the ready. Remember, you need to be ready when it turns up. Next, live a life of passion. Be passionate about everything you do. Remember, find your passion and use it to serve others. And you will find fulfillment because you're doing what you love doing and you're touching other lives. And stay positive. That's number 4. Always be positive. It could be tough. Everybody might be talking about negative things. Might be in your school, might be where you work, might be even in your house. But choose to stay positive every single time. And remember, being positive is you bringing light into every dark corner. I know I said 4, but I'll choose to give you 5 because I like to go over and beyond. Number 5 will now be invest in yourself. That is one of the most important things you need to do. Remember, your growth is your responsibility. And when you invest in your growth, you can always change. It's really important because I got asked that question that day. I could not give an answer. You need to believe every single day that this opportunity we talk about is always there. Remember the saying, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. As you prepare to take over leadership in Africa or even across the world, I want to encourage you, young man. I want to encourage you, young lady. Don't just stand still and wait for the baton to be passed over to you. Remember, if you want to win that race, you need to be moving when the baton is handed over to you. So when you take responsibility, when you live a life of integrity, when you're passionate about your country, about the people around you, about solving problems around people, when you're passionate about serving others, and when you live a life that is positive, you shine a light in every situation you find yourself. And most importantly, when you invest in yourself day after day. And remember, I used the word invest. So you have to make a sacrifice for your growth. When you've done all that, I can assure you, you will be moving. And when that baton is handed over to you, you'll be ready to go. I'll leave you the question. If I give you $2 million today, what will you do with it? Stay blessed. I love you all.